We are going to talk about responsive web design. If you design websites in your desktop, have you tried that in a lower resolution of the screens? So the desktop version and the laptop version, the screens will be more or less. It's similar. But when it comes to the either iPad or a mobile, the screen size is different, right? So when you design a website in your desktop, so we need to make sure it should not break the layout when it comes to the lower resolution of the screens. Okay. So that is where the responsive web designs come in a place. Responsive web design is about creating a web pages that looks good for all the devices, all the different size of screens. A responsive web design will automatically adjust based on the different sizes. And how to do that? The responsive web design is about using HTML and CSS to automatically, when you resize the browser, or if you sync something, when you enlarge the browser's window, it automatically adjusts based on how you stretch the browser, resize the browser. Okay, I show you some of the examples which is non-adaptive, non-responsive and responsive design. So here we can see the screenshot. So this one is the desktop view, and this you can consider as a iPad view, and this is the mobile version. So all pieced together is responsive to the different size of screens. So this is what the responsive design. When we design the website, we need to make sure whether we followed all the things in when it comes to the different screen size. In a modern sites, everyone used to follow the responsive design. Why? Because most of them are using nowadays with the mobile. So we need to make sure about how sites are working in the lower resolution screens. Okay. So look at this one. The first one is the example for non-responsive design. The second one is for responsive design in the mobile view. So when it comes to the non-responsive, it's not readable, it not looks good. So when the end user come into your website, they feel like this is not readable. So there is a more chance to bounce rate will be high. Bounce rate means the user will go out in from your website. So when you take a look at the second screen, it looks good and it's better than the first design, right? So this is what the responsive design. I will take you to the real-time example. I have noted down some example sites. Yeah. So this is the site DQ University. This is the example for non-responsive. They have mentioned it here. Okay. See, when I resize the browser, look at this. This is anyway, it's readable. But when you resize the browser, see here, you need to scroll this here. You can't read it. It's not adaptive when you resize. Whereas I taken another site. Let me maximize this window. I have taken another example, which is Me and Mom's In. This is an e-commerce site. Most of the e-commerce site will focusly responsive, and they will consider in terms of mobile users. Okay. So when I check this one, this is the desktop view. When I resize the browser, you can take a look at the how the entire site differ. Have you seen this? This is the mobile responsive. See, you can feel like this hamburger menu, and it look like the mobile view. Okay, so you don't break anything. It looks good on the mobile view. And if I change the size, see, from now on, from here on, you're taking to the desktop view. Okay, when I shrink again, it convert into mobile view. See, so this is what I want to say about we should design in terms of responsive when it comes to the website design. Okay, and I have taken in a few more examples. So how to work on this responsive design. Okay, I will show you the code. When it comes to the responsive design, here we have taken an example, and here we have used one Bootstrap CSS framework. Those things will cover more on the CSS part later on the session. See here, this is the Bootstrap library I have added. So this will be taken care by using the respective class name. Respective class name will be adaptive based on the screen size. Okay, so here we this annotate small, medium screen, and we divided the column into 3. So each occupied 33.3% of allocation. Okay, I can show you how it look like in the browser view. So see, this is what the example for the responsive design. Column 1, column 2, column 3. This is the desktop view. When you shrink the size of the browser, this will change the display. When you have this kind of till this maintain the desktop view. Once I reach the some breakout point in the sense, we have a mobile design have a different breakout points, I mean a different resolution, and iPad have a different resolution. So based on the breakout point with the threshold value, based on the threshold value, we can write a code according to the different screen size. Okay, now when it comes to the either iPad or mobile view, it's come one by one. Okay, see here, this is the mobile view. When it comes to the desktop view, it's come an inline. Column 1, 2, 3 all are coming in the 1 row, 3 columns coming in the inline. So this is what I mean to say. So this is coming because of we have used a Bootstrap framework. Okay, so what to do if you are not able to use Bootstrap framework, or if you don't want to use Bootstrap framework? We need to talk about the media query. So we have to use the media query. Media query means for each screen size, we need to change the display for the element. So how to do that? So here we have written the some styles. When the screen size is reached to 800 pixel maximum, then this will apply. So this, what does it mean? 100% here they have added. Initially, it will load with the above, I mean a left, main, right. Each it divided into 20%, 60%, again 20%, which means call to sum of 100% is coming. Okay, full occupancy. When it come to mobile lower than 800 pixel, it will come each occupied 100%. Okay, you may not get it by seeing the code, you will get it know later. Once I show the demo in the browser view, you will get to know so how it look like. Okay, see here, this is the left, and this is the left menu they have added. This is the div container. Okay, and main and right. So these are the class name they have used it. For the each class name they have written a CSS style. So first left menu will occupants 20% for the desktop view. Then main occupants is 60% on the desktop view, and this right 20% occupancy on the desktop view. When you change the browser size, when it reaches to 800 pixel, each occupancy change to 100%. Okay, I'll show you how it will look like on the browser view. Okay, so this is the media query. When I refresh the page, you will get to know how it will look like. So this is occupancy 20%, this is 60%, and this is 20% again. If I resize the browser, look at this, each occupancy 100%. Why? Because this is reached the threshold value 800. If I change this size, can you able to see the difference? It occupancy the desktop view. Based on the desktop view, 20, 60, 20. When I change resize the browser, it occupies 100% each. So this is what the usage of responsive design. Either you can use a Bootstrap framework or you can use Media Query. So it's up to you. There are multiple frameworks are available in the market. We can use whatever we want. Okay. So we have covered all the essential information about HTML. You just to go through and you need to work on everything. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Okay. You just to go through it. Only then you can understand the logic. Thank you.